Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to this week's beer review. I am the Mighty Plantain, and we are taking a look at Stone Brewing Company's Pataskala Red X IPA. Now, this beer takes its name from a couple of different things. Pataskala, Ohio was the area where Stone co-founder Greg Cook grew up, and the Red X is actually a fairly new variety of malt from a German company. German malt variety by Best Malts, and apparently this brew was originally brewed as part of a charity program, and some of the proceeds went to benefit, hang on a second, I don't have this part memorized, I believe it was, music and arts education programs in Pataskala, Ohio. Let's see here, it doesn't say here that continues, but I believe it does. At any rate, a red IPA with a fairly new malt variety. This should be interesting. Pour it out here. It does have an interesting hue. They noted that on the bottle, that it should have a slightly reddish hue, and I am seeing that. It's mostly brown, but it's tending more towards the amber. The red is really, it's really subtle in there, but I am seeing it, and if the light catches it just right, like on the very edge of this glass, and it's refracting and kind of getting shiny, it's very red there. But mostly I'm seeing amber, but yeah, if I hold it directly up to the light where it comes through, it's very red. So it is a very interesting color in the beer. Being an IPA, I anticipate a great hop characteristic, and with that new malt variety, it'll be interesting to see what that does to the backbone of this beer. Mostly some citrusy, earthy tones. It's a very nice blend. Neither one is really overpowering the other. Yeah, mostly citrus and very earthy. Maybe a hint of floral at the very tail end there. That is pretty interesting. The malt characteristic is different. The mouthfeel is somewhere between light and medium, and I'm not really able to place the flavor. It's just a different malt backbone to the beer. And of course, the Red X being a fairly new malt variety, there's probably nothing out there to compare it to. But I'm not getting any toasty notes, any woody or oaken notes, nothing subtle like vanilla or chocolate or coffee. It's a very unique malty flavor that I can't really compare to anything else. And of course, as it comes off, it's followed up by the piney notes in the hop blender are coming through. That's more forward in the taste. The citrus was there in the aroma, along with the pine and a little bit of floral maybe. But mostly what's coming forward in the taste is the piney notes, a bit of earthiness. Yeah. So the hop characteristic changes between the aroma and the taste, but overall it's a very nice, well-blended IPA. Now I'm putting this at a 4.5 out of 5. I'm a big fan of IPAs in the first place, and it's got a very different, unique flavor with that malt backbone, and the fact that the hop characteristic changes between the aroma and the flavor is really making it different, unique for me. Well, maybe not unique, but different. It's something that you don't run into all the time. So it's not quite wowing me and pushing itself up to a 5, but again, it's a Stone beer, so it is a very solid beer with a great taste profile and an interesting color and a great aroma. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to get notifications every time I post something new to YouTube. If you've got a beer that you want to see tried and sampled and tasted and reviewed, make sure to hit me up in the comments. I'll see what I can do about getting it on film. In the meantime, folks, cheers. Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American